across. This is what we came here for. Look at that, we've got the cloud breaking up. View out to sea. Come on! Hello there. Oh, so the going's pretty good actually. I've been walking for about 50 minutes. Yeah, so you can see the valley floor down here. Made pretty good progress. It's a little bit boggy, but not too bad. Beautiful. Got a bit of a sweat on. Clouds are moving. I'm feeling hopeful for sunset. I think this could be a good one. Just going to stop here, grab a water refill, and then push on. Woo! I am beat. So up into the clouds now. Pretty sheltered here. It's been a bit breezy a bit further down. So just bumped into two guys coming down off the ridge. So it's about halfway. So I've been walking for about an hour and a half. Probably taking another 2 hours to get up to the top. All in good time. The views. Oh, the views are just spectacular. Tempted to get a shot now, but the light's still pretty harsh. It's just very atmospheric with clouds, but I've got hope. This is very reminiscent of Sylvan last year, so. Just gonna hurry up, get to the top, and hopefully we get sunset. Come on, son. Come on. I think in the next 20-30 minutes I'll be on the top. It's about 3:30, so I did really well for time actually. If I get up by 4, it would be in 3 hours to the top. About 1,000 meters climb. So yeah, happy. The sun is trying to break through. Every 5 minutes or so it will kind of peek through. I can see a little bit of blue up there as well, so it's still looking like we might get a break. And if we get a break in this when the sun's setting, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. Break here out the wind. We made it. There's the top. I've lost my bloody microphone, so I'm gonna have to go find that. It's nice sheltered here. I was gonna camp just around here, but I was fully exposed to the wind. So I lost the microphone from my GoPro, so I just backtracked down the mountain to where I rested last to try and find it. Couldn't, came back up and just found it straight in my side pocket of the backpack, so that's cool. Obviously when you get to the top of the mountain, first thing you want to do is just walk back down it. Okay, so still in the cloud. Where I had planned to camp was just around the corner. It's where I saw someone else camp on a video I saw. It's pretty breezy there, it's quite exposed. So that is the backup if I can't find anywhere else flat. So I'm just going to have a little walk down the ridge, see if I can find somewhere just out the wind. Doesn't have to be very flat, but at the moment I'm not going to camp on that. Let's see what we find. Come on the sun! So I made a decision where to camp. It's not ideal, but it's more than adequate. Oh, okay, I'm in the tent. It's a bit slopey. It's still wet from last night and it's going to be blowy. The wind's coming in from the side. Still not clearing up outside, but it's not too bad. It's not doing too bad. If it stays like this, we're laughing. As you can see, it's brightening up a little bit. We're still in the cloud, but we're trying to break through. So let's check the time. It's 5 o'clock. So we've got an hour, maybe an hour and a half till sunset. Chill here for a bit, have some whiskey, warm up. Oh, I'm not giving up hope just yet. The issue is, I'm really comfy in my tent now, so it's going to be hard to get the wet trousers back on, get out in the cold, wet wind, but the sun's still quite high in the sky, so I'm sat just below the summit, out of the wind. It really is blowing it a bit. We're about 30 minutes until sunset. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all to get in a picture. I thought I'd come out anyway, just because I'm here. Might as well. You never know, there might be some kind of break and just get a little bit of the ridge line or something in the mist. Could be quite cool. It's unlikely. You really need high pressure for the cloud to drop. And we certainly don't have that today. But good morning, people. Okay, so it's another wet and windy day on the mountain. So we're in the cloud the whole night, got very wet, the wind picked up a bit. I'm not really sure how to like this, by the way, so I kind of feel like I look like I'm doing a ghost story, but so sorry about that. I'm just below the summit again in the shelter from the wind. We are in the cloud, but I've seen a few breaks where I've seen a few stars, there's a few house lights in the distance, a bit of sky above us, so it's a little bit looser than it was for sunset yesterday. So yeah, we still might get a view, and I really hope we do, because last night wasn't a lot of fun. Everything in the tent got soaked. It's going to take a bit of time and effort today to get everything dried out before tonight. The inside of my sleeping bag was dry at least, so I was warm. It was just not very nice this morning. But let's see what happens. Let's go get it. Oh, it's insane. The cloud moves so quick. Oh, we're moving. Oh, there's my tent. Come on! Oh, you just have to smash and grab these shots so quick while the window's there, it's so narrow. So, oh, yeah, wee beauty. So, it looked like my last shot could have been a cracker. It's got that kind of long exposure with the cloud moving across with a peak just above my tent. Looks really cool, but I had 5 seconds, so tripod down, get the cattle, there it is again. Okay, so it's a bit bright. See my tent down there. There's a peak just behind it. So waiting for a break. We've got the cloud moving across. This is what we came here for. Look at that. We've got the cloud breaking up. A few out to sea. Come on! Whoa, it's windy. Okay. Yes. Just like that, we're back in the clouds, like nothing ever happened. It was a really fun hour or so just running around taking pictures. It's a tricky one in conditions like this. It's challenging because, so I arrived yesterday, no idea where the views are, couldn't figure any compositions. Then an hour this morning, darkness, cloud again, and then you just have a break for about 30 seconds, so to try and get the camera up, take the picture. By then the clouds moved over, it's opened up somewhere else. So you end up running around like a headless chicken, but it's a lot of fun. You know, I think in those kind of conditions you're likely to get any shots. I think I've got one, maybe two that I'm happy with. I don't think I'll be particularly sharp just because of the wind up on the ridge, but that's fine. You know, it's more about the mood. It's just a picture that I'll look back on with happy memories, because you know, when you're in a soaking wet tent all night, hiking up, don't see anything, and you only have half an hour of views, is it worth it? Yeah, of course it is. It always is, and that's why we do it. But yeah, good fun. Gonna have my coffee, pack up the tent, and then make moves. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do today. Definitely gonna have to dry out the tent somewhere, dry out my trousers, my rucksack, the lot. I'll be back down on the beach tonight, get a nice fire going if it's not raining, rest up, and then Fisherfield Forest tomorrow. Can't wait. So this is great now. I'm just on the way back down, and it's still obviously quite cloudy, but I can actually see some of the route and the surroundings. So I'm just taking in the views that I missed yesterday. It's just crazy. I was completely blind coming up, but